Welcome back, people, to another episode of Daily Dose of Mythos. And in this episode, we're gonna be talking about the one and only son of Loki, Fenrir, the great drawing I have. Look at that, yeah. Anyways, he is the son of Loki, the god of trick, trickery, and deception, and Angrabora, who is a giantess. Okay, so the couple is already technically just a fugitive. They're just already hated, but they have 3 children. Okay, 3 of them: Fenrir, Jormungandr, who is also now called was called the word serpent, who supposedly surrounds the whole world, and Hell. These are the 3 children of Loki and Angrboda. So we're gonna be talking about Fenrir. Why was Fenrir feared? Why? Because gods got a prophecy one day. They're like, Fenrir will one day grow so big and strong that he will kill the gods and begin Ragnarok. Ragnarok is basically the end of the world. So, yeah. But the gods, instead of killing him as a cub, they decide to raise him. They're like, let's raise this strong weapon. You know, technically Fenrir is a strong weapon. So they were like, okay, let's raise him. But, yeah, they decided to do that. But the only god brave enough to actually feed Fenrir was Tyr. Okay, he's one of the gods. And then, as days and months and years go on, Fenrir goes bigger and stronger. He grows so big, the gods begin to fear him. They're like, this is not good. So, they fake by telling this is a test of strength, and they try to bind Fenrir by like one chain. The first one breaks. The second chain, the chain breaks. Finally, they decided to use Gleipnir, a fucking magical chain. Let me tell you, Fenrir at the time is a young wolf. Okay, he's not the Fenrir that started the Ragnarok. Okay. So what is Gleipnir? What was it made of that made it so strong, you might ask? It was made of impossible things. Like, what the fuck? Sound of a cat's feet, beard of a woman, breath of a fish, and just many more. Just impossible shit. That's why it was unbreakable. But before he was minded by Gleipnir, Fenrir as a trust, Tyr had to like keep his hand inside Fenrir's mouth. And so when he was bound and Fenrir realized he was betrayed, he bit off Tyr's hand. And that's why Tyr is a one-handed god. Anyways, what do you think happened after that? One-handed god, and then Fenrir is just now bounded, angry by betrayal. He waits and waits. He grows bigger and stronger, but still bounded. But he grows at one point he grows strong enough to break the chains. And he comes and fights Odin and kills Odin, essentially beginning Ragnarok. But soon enough he is killed by Odin's son. This story is just marked by betrayal. It is not a cautionary tale, to be precise. It's just a sad story, because just because you're different and you're strong, people fear you. But another aspect, they were so scared, the gods were so scared, they made the prophecy come true. If they had just believed in Fenrir that he wouldn't kill the gods, even if he did grow strong. Maybe he wouldn't have been bounded or betrayed or angry for him to do that. I think that is the mistake of the gods where. I'll end this video with this single thought. Think about it. Is it the fault of Fenrir, who was blinded by anger? Or was it the fault of the gods who were so scared of this being? Or were they scared of the prophecy? That is for you to judge and for you to think and have. I'll see you in the next video.